We began with breaking news on CBS 2 News at 11, a barricade situation in a Seal Beach neighborhood. Sky 2 is live above the scene right now. Several streets are shut down after neighbors said they heard gunshots.
CBS 2's Jeff Nguyen is live near the scene where a news conference is expected any moment now. Jeff.
Peter and Elsa, let me step aside so you can see the very fluid situation out here right now. You can see the command post there from the Seal Beach Police Department. Here's the backstory. At around 7:20 tonight, a woman called 911, and at that point, police tell us that the call for some reason dropped out. Soon after that, witnesses in the area reported hearing some gunshots go off. Now, police tell us that all of this went down at an apartment complex near the corner of 7th and Central. We spoke to one of the neighbors in that neighborhood. Take a listen to what he had to say.
I live like 4 houses from there. I heard three like pops earlier. I thought it might have been fireworks. So I didn't thought about anything, and all of a sudden you hear like police cars flying by, maybe 2 minutes later.
So right now the police department is staying very tight-lipped on what happened because they do not want to broadcast what their plans are. Right now they are telling us that they are in tactical mode because the SWAT team is here. Now we can tell you that earlier a police helicopter was above telling people to stay inside their homes because, as you can imagine, when you have SWAT members out here, you have high-powered guns, so they wanted folks to be safe. We also spoke to a young woman who works at an ice cream parlor, and she told us that customers were told by police officers to go inside to seek shelter. So that is the situation right now. Now, they are not telling us more than that because, again, they do not want people inside that home to know what is going on. So we will stay here. We are told that we will be briefed by the public information officer soon. So that's why you see this mic stand right here. In fact, if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and hang on with you for a few minutes because I see Sergeant Henderson walking in our direction. So if you can be patient with us. Sergeant Henderson is walking over here right now as we give you a look at the scene. And so in just a few seconds, Sergeant Henderson should take the mic. Sergeant Henderson, we're on live right now, so do you want to go ahead and give us an update, sir?
You're live. Sergeant, tell us the very latest.
Okay. Good evening. I'm Sergeant Michael Henderson, the Seal Beach Police Department. I'm the Public Information Officer. As I've said in prior briefings, this is an ongoing tactical situation, and I don't want to give out any information that may compromise the situation or endanger the safety of officers who are handling the situation.
Have you made entry?
At approximately 7:20 this evening, the West Cities Communications Center received a call of a female requesting the assistance of the police. The line was disconnected, and several witnesses claimed or stated that there were gunshots coming from the area. Officers responded, and a tactical team was summoned to address the situation. At this time, I cannot confirm or deny any information that may have come out on social media, and as we get further information, I'll be able to give you a brief.
Well, we understand SWAT members have already made entry and have been outside now, so what can you tell us about having made entry?
I cannot, again, as I said, I don't want to compromise the safety of the SWAT officers that are handling the situation, so I cannot confirm or deny that SWAT officers have made entry to the location.
Sergeant, you are referring to this as a situation, but I mean, do we still have a barricade situation at this point?
I do not have that information. Yes, sir?
I'm sorry, forgive me, but is this still a barricade situation at this point?
We are treating the situation as a barricade situation, but since the report of the shots fired, we've not heard any further from that location.
Yeah, our understanding is that it's dark and quiet inside the apartment complex, and we're hearing reports that this is a suspected murder-suicide.
I can tell you that we're using additional resources and technologies to ensure the safety of the officers that were there and try to determine what may or may not be going on in there, but I don't want to give out any further details than that. I know that, excuse me?
You don't believe anyone has fled the area?
We don't know. At this, my understanding, if you can assist me, the media, by just, we would ask that everyone who lives in the area to stay in their homes until this situation is resolved. What time is your last broadcast?
So Sergeant
It is right now.
It's right now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then this will be the last briefing I'll be able to give tonight, and then I'll be able to give further information early in the morning for the morning broadcasts and press briefings. Okay? Thank you.
That was Sergeant Michael Henderson from the Seal Beach Police Department. Again, staying very tight-lipped right now. They will not confirm whether or not they have made contact with the people inside. All they will say is that a woman called 911 at around 7:20 tonight. The line dropped out, and soon after that, people in the area heard about 3 gunshots go off. But right now, still very fluid right here. SWAT members still on scene. So we will stay on top of this, and if we learn more, if he happens to come back, then we will check in with you. For now, Peter, Nelson, we'll send it back to you.
Okay, Jeff, thank you so much. This is still very much, as you heard, the Seal Beach PIO say this is a barricade situation right now, and they will not confirm whether or not they've made any contact with the people or person inside of this home. Well, we have